Alright, I've been getting a lot of messages asking me about my Stevie Ray background with my old tribute band, Rood Mood. So, when I started playing guitar, I think it was around 94, 90, late 95, something like that. My uncle had given me a cassette of Stevie Ray Vaughan's Texas Flood, right? And I had never heard of Stevie before that. And I took it home, I put it on, and the very first song that came on was Lenny. I fell in love with the song right there. I had to learn the song. So I borrowed a guitar from my cousin, and I started learning the song by ear, because that was the only way I had to do it back then. And you know, of course, with the cassette tape, you gotta play, stop, rewind, play, stop, rewind, play, stop, rewind. So that's what I did for the entire song. And once I had that down, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna try to learn the whole album. So I did. I learned the entire Texas Flood album, and then from there I was hooked. Anything and everything I could get my hands on of Stevie, I learned. Whether it was bootleg, studio, outtake stuff, it didn't matter. If I got my hands on it, I was learning it. I was completely obsessed with Stevie. And around 1996 or so, yeah, it was around late 95, early 96, I put together a Stevie Ray Vaughan tribute band named Rood Mood, okay? And Rood Mood, we officially started touring in, let's see, I believe I put the band together in right around August of 96. And then we officially started touring in February, I want to say, of 97. I mean, we went everywhere, man. Anywhere that would have us, we would play. And then around late 98, maybe early 99, I think it was late 98, we got voted the best Stevie Ray Vaughan tribute band in America. And there was an article in a guitar magazine and stuff. I couldn't tell you which one now because it was so long ago. I got a plaque. We did a TV spot, everything. I used to have a whole bunch of DATs and VHS cassettes of us playing and everything, and I lost everything in a fire. All I have of anything right now is I have a partial picture of the magazine article, which I'll pop up here in the video so you guys can at least see it. That's all I have right now. I think I might have 2 clips that were off of VHS tapes that we managed to salvage just these 2 little clips off of these 2 cassettes, and they're so blurry and you can hear the tape drag and sag. And I think one of them might be Don't Lose Your Cool, and then the other one is May I Have a Talk With You, I believe. And then I think I have one, maybe an MP3 or something kicking around of us doing Hideaway and Rood Mood, because we used to do them in a medley. You know, we toured everywhere. And once that magazine article came out, that was it. Things just started blowing up, and it was getting really, really crazy. but we were having a lot of fun, man. You know, people used to like to come to our shows, and they would yell out, like, play Texas Flood, the Elmo Combo version, or the Austin City Limits version, or whatever. And because I had gone through, I mean, I've got a pretty large collection of Stevie bootlegs and stuff, and over the time, I literally learned all of them. So I could, if they said, you know, play Elmo Combo Texas Flood, you know, alright. You know, or you know, play the Austin City Limits version, okay? You know, and I used to be able to do that with just about all the songs, you know. The studio version of Lenny. There was a version where he did it on TV, and he started it with Riviera Paradise. You know, there was another version of it that went like this. You know, there was so many versions of it, and everything, because Stevie barely ever played anything the same way twice. You know, so people used to like coming to the shows because they'd try to stump me, and believe me, I got stumped plenty, but the stuff that I knew, anytime I got my hands on something new, I would learn it. And then, let's say 99 or so, things were just getting really, really big, and I felt like I was kind of making my name off of Stevie, and I didn't like that. So I think we finished out our remaining shows of 2000, and towards the end of 2000, maybe early 2001, I folded the band, and I pretty much quit playing Stevie altogether. The only time I would do it was if it was requested, and that was it. I wouldn't do it other than that. You know, because I really felt like I was just making my name off Stevie when I folded the band. You know, people were calling me Little Stevie, and I know Kenny Wayne Shepherd went through the same thing. So did Chris Duarte when he came out with Texas Sugar. You know, and I didn't like it. I couldn't accept that on myself. You know, so I folded the band, and I decided I needed to find myself as a guitar player and my sound and everything. You know, so for a long time I literally didn't touch Stevie stuff, because for me personally, I don't know about anybody else, but getting back into that, even for one song, playing it drags me back into that style, and it's really hard for me to get out because I love playing it so much. So I literally just tried to stay away from it for as long as I could. if nobody requested anything, I didn't play it. Now, today, this is if my memory's right, and I folded it at 2000 or maybe early 2001. We're at 23 years basically of me not playing Stevie stuff, and I'm surprising myself because I'm getting back into it because I got a new project I'm working on that is Stevie related, and so now I'm getting back into it. I'm relearning everything I've got on my CDs, everything. I'm relearning all of it, the bootlegs, the outtake stuff, everything. And I only just started this. I think I've been doing it maybe a couple months, getting back into it. I have posted some licks from Stevie over time, but that's about it. And they were just stuff that I kind of remembered off the top of my head. But now I'm getting back into it, and yeah, it's fun again. It's interesting because I'm relearning things and I'm catching things that I actually missed the first time around. Because nowadays we have the ability to slow things down and zoom in if I have to on his hands for things. All kinds of stuff that I can do nowadays to relearn this stuff. So I'm having fun with it, and this video is probably a lot longer than I intended it to be. But that's the story behind all the Stevie stuff, and what happened with the tribute band and everything else. So I hope that answers all the questions that I've gotten about it. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is, man. Feel free to ask me any other questions, so you guys all take care.